Hey, what is up, friends? My name is Shudaki from the Let's Play channel HalvedStudios, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. Let's play Tak and the Power of Juju. Now, Tak and the Power of Juju is a fantastic game. It is a action-adventure, or action-platformer collectathon game in the same style as Banjo-Kazooie. And I am genuinely surprised how many people I talk to who have never heard of this game. It is an absolute diamond in the rough. And a massive part of my childhood. And I'm so excited to play this game right now. So without further ado, my name is Shudaki from the Let's Play channel HalvedStudios, and I would like to welcome you to the world of Tak and the Power of Juju. Let's get started.
Boogala boogala foo foo cloud tobu kana fali ti bauku to or is it Liti Bakati? I can never remember that part. Maybe Lo Bao Ta Ti Ki Bao. No, but it's Lo Bao Tao something. Is this chanting ever going to work? What is it going to take to get into contact with a powerful Juju spirit from another world? It worked! Hello? Can you hear me? You do not speak, but I see that you listen. You look so strange. Your clothes, the power stick you hold in your hand. I have never seen a Juju like you before. And what is this magic box you watch me on? It is clearly the most important thing in your hut. You do me great honor to watch me on it. My name is Jabulba. I am the powerful shaman of the great and legendary Poopanunu people. For generations we have... Hey, quiet out there! I'm talking to a Juju! Tak, would you shut those people up? This is important! And get Warrior Lock! I want to introduce him to this Juju here! I am so sorry, oh strange and powerful Juju. There's a lot going on today. That's why I've called upon you for your help. Let me explain. Throughout the history of the Poopanunu people, shaman like myself have known that someday something terrible would happen to our great protector, the Moon Juju. So said the Poopanunu people's prophecy. The Moon Juju is our shield against evil and the source of my Juju power. She is strong and nice and oh, so beautiful. Oh, that's Tlaylock. He's not nice, and he's sure not beautiful. He's jealous and practices bad Juju. At the council that chose the new High Shaman, he was passed over in favor of me. So last night, Tlaylock decided to take his revenge. Tlaylock crept into the Temple of the Moon with his foul servants, pins and needles, and stole the Moonstones, the source of the Moon Juju's power. The first thing Tlaylock did was to use the Moonstones to change the Poopanunu people into stupid, helpless sheep. Without the Moon Juju, my power was only enough to protect a few. And this is only the beginning of Tlaylock's terrible plan. But Tlaylock is a fool. He won't get away with it. For the Poopanunu people's prophecy clearly says, a mighty warrior trained by the High Shaman will defeat Tlaylock and save the Moon Juju. I have trained such a warrior. His name is Lock. Tak, what are you doing?
You told me to go get Lock.
Yes, that's right. Go fetch Lock. Stop playing with the sheep.
I did get Lock.
No, You fetched a dirty, stinky animal.
That's Locke. See? He's wearing Locke's amulet. Tlaloc must have changed him into a sheep.
No, this is all wrong. This isn't in the
Poopanoo.
Poopanoo people's prophecy. The mighty warrior doesn't become a sheep. The mighty warrior doesn't lick my foot. Stop the licking, Locke. Oh, this is terrible.
Can't we just change him back?
I don't know. Yes, I've got it. We can change Locke back into a mighty warrior. This great Juju spirit who watches us from another world can help. Follow Tech. Protect him with your power. Go with Tech to the ancient burial ground of our ancestors and put the teeth into the statues. And get me some magical Nubu plants while you're out. Now go! Both of you! Locke must stop Tlaloc before he destroys the moon goddess!
Alright, can I just say, before we start, I adore the part when he puts his hand on the screen and it actually presses like it's up against glass. It's hilarious.
Hello, Tack. My name's Flora. The moon Juju sent me here to hang out with you and help you whenever I can. Well, it's a long road ahead. We better get started.
Well, that was a quick introduction. That was Flora. She's voiced by Jennifer Hale, so pretty okay in my book. You know, maybe it's just me, but it seems like every game I Let's Play has Jennifer Hale voicing a character in it. Either I really like Jennifer Hale's games, or Jennifer Hale has an affinity for amazing games. How did they get Jennifer Hale for this? Like,
you seem smart enough to figure this out on your own, but you move yourself around by using the move stick, and if you need to jump, it's as simple as pressing the jump button. You can press the jump button twice to perform a double jump. Hey, don't laugh. I like to think of myself as thorough.
Or at least I think that's Jennifer Hale. If it's not, I'm gonna be really upset and look like a goddamn idiot. But anyway, starting off here. The game pretty much explains the controls for me, so I don't need to, but for this episode right here, we're probably gonna go a little bit longer, just because we are in a tutorial area, basically. And we're gonna be learning all the controls. It's still an interesting area, but we're gonna be going through this tutorial area first. We're gonna be, this entire first episode's gonna be, probably go a little longer, and it's gonna be the entirety of the tutorial, because in the next episode I want to get going straight onto the main game without any delay. So let's get started.
Oh, I just thought of something else important to tell you. Sometimes you'll notice that the camera's not facing the same direction you want to go. You can use the camera stick to rotate the camera around yourself. If the camera isn't looking in the direction you want, just use the camera stick to rotate it until you see what you need to see. Rotate the camera now to look at me. Great.
Nice.
Now you can do this anytime you need to look at something. Simple enough. Oh, and if you just want the camera to center behind you, it's as easy as pressing the camera stick.
Also, something that I just kind of noticed during that cutscene, the wood has these swirl patterns on it. I really love in this game how, like, almost everything has some swirly aesthetic to it. Like, everything has swirls, and it's so cool. And not in, like, the... And, like, not in, like, the evil swirl way. Like, the, Oh, goddamn, what's that one anime artist name? Nah, I give up.
Okay, Tack. In the end, I think you'll find most animals to be helpful in some way or another. If you come across an animal, you should experiment with it to learn how it can help you. Some animals can even be ridden. Oh yes, the mighty rhino. These fellows are great for breaking things into little tiny pieces. Go ahead and jump on board. If you want him to speed up, try giving him a swat with your club.
So yes, this is another thing I really like about Tack and the Power of Juju. Animals. So you can interact with animals in the environment, but the thing about the thing especially interesting about animals is that they're not just one-trick ponies. They do multiple things. All right, I want to avoid those those pinatas for a very specific reason. Each animal does more than just one thing. Like, they're not... Damn it! They're more than... Damn it! Ah, oh well. They're more than just one-trick ponies. Now, most animals, like, mechanically only serve a single purpose, but every animal in this game has an interaction with every other animal and every other interactable item, which I thought was really cool and, like, way above what they needed to do. So anyway, before we continue forward, there's something I want to do. There's a reason I wanted to avoid those pinatas, and it's because of these feathers. Now, I'm gonna talk more on these feathers a little bit later, but for now, I just want to run back quickly and hit these pinatas and grab all the feathers. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off screen, and I'll meet you guys back at the Rhino in a second. All right, we're back. I went ahead and collected all those feathers, and I'll explain more about feathers once they become relevant. But anyway, what I was saying. I love how all the animals have so much interaction with every other animal and every other interactable piece of the environment, which is so much far and beyond what they needed to do. I love it. Oh, this isn't going to talk... Oh!
Now, while you're adventuring, you'll no doubt discover you can pick up certain items. What's cool is that you can throw any item you pick up by just using the action button. If you're tired of carrying an object around and just want to set it down, press the use button.
Alright, so here's a fantastic example of that. This melon. This melon will be one of the interactable items throughout the game. Basically, I'm not sure how a tiny melon broke that wooden structure, but hey, it's a video game. You just you just gotta expect everything to explode at the slightest provocation. But this is a great example. I'm not sure. I think the rhino is the one animal that, like, doesn't have a lot of interactions. So it kind of disproves my whole point, but basically, animals, they love the melons. And yeah, no, he doesn't eat the melons. But I can't throw the melon at him. Fuck you. Aw, look at that. He's a cute little guy, taking a melon shower. Adorable. But anyway, these interactable items... Oh, no! Stop picking up the melon stack!
Sometimes when you jump, you'll grab onto a ledge. If you're holding something when you grab a ledge, you'll always drop that item. You'll also drop it if you fall off tall ledges.
So this right here...
You see this little guy? He's a loop-tail monkey, and quite mischievous, I might add. Monkeys like this one love throwing coconuts at other animals.
So this guy right here is a far better example of what I was talking about with the rhino, where everything has an interaction with everything. Well, this little shit biscuit right here. I got him. So this little shit biscuit right here, every time you hit him, he will throw a coconut at something. Now, he didn't throw a coconut at something now because this is a tutorial and he's hard programmed not to. But here's a great example.
Try throwing the melon at the monkey to see what happens.
So I throw the melon at the monkey.
Ouch. I suggest you move back a little. Remember, those monkeys always throw at whoever's closest to them.
So yeah, they always throw they always throw at whatever is closest to them whenever you hit them. So if you hit them and run back.
Yeah, you did it! Did you notice that if you toss something at him, he'll toss a coconut at whoever's closest to him? Keep this in mind while you're adventuring.
And that's something I actually really appreciate about this game. The setting isn't just aesthetic. Like we're like a young boy in a tribal society that lives more. Ooh, nice. That lives more. Whoa, what the fuck? What was that? That lives more in harmony with nature. Fuck you, chicken. Fuck you, chicken. No, you go. You go. Ah. Just stare out at the infinite abyss and consider your actions, chicken. But anyway, we're more of a tribal society that lives in harmony with nature. So, like, the animals are not treated as enemies. They never will be treated as enemies, ever. They're treated as aspects of the world that you work alongside. Now, some may be more antagonistic, like the fucking monkey, but, like, that guy over there in the far distance, that's an orangutan, and he helps us out in other ways. So it's the idea that, like, we're a tribal child who's, you know, living alongside animals, working with them, you know, beneficial relationships, as opposed to, like, simply exploiting them or, worse, fighting them.
Feathers are very valuable. Make sure you pick up any feathers you see. To pick up a feather, just run through it. There are different kinds of feathers you can find in the world. These yellow feathers are health feathers. See how they look like the feather on the top of your head? That's because the feather on your head is also your health meter. When it turns all the way purple, you're out of health. These other feathers also give you health, but their primary use is for magic. As you progress, you'll need mana feathers to do magic.
Now, hold on a minute. Is it just me? Okay, so look at the yellow feather. You see how it's spinning? Yeah, that's fine, right? Now look at that blue feather. Just look at it spinning for a second. Something's not right about that, and it's pissing me off. Stop doing, that's not how that, stop it, feather. Okay, stop it, no, stop it. It's like fucking coins from Mario. But, anyway, what I wanted to say about feathers back in the past is these feathers are your mana. They're basically your money in this game, but I say money is a loose term because you don't really buy things in this game. You get powers later on, and you have to spend those feathers to use your powers. But the thing is, the feathers are a hard set currency, meaning you can run out and get fucked.
I see your current weapon is the club. It's a little basic, but easy to use. Just press the action button to swing the club. Practice on these breakable jars.
So basically, what I want to do is I want to get as many feathers as I possibly can. My goal is to have 2,000 feathers by the time we get to the quote-unquote part 2 of the game.
Look out, Tack! The Nurgle was hiding in that jar. Use your club. It's gonna take a few hits, but I know you can do it. Oh, yeah.
The Nurgle. Right. We'll get into these guys in a second. Just hold on. I gotta use my infinite knowledge of video games to find a little secret. There aren't too many secrets like that in TAC, but hey, a big mana feather is always appreciated. So anyway, these regular feathers are the most common feathers you'll be coming across. All right, let's do this first. Okay, can I get this feather? I got it last time. Let's see if I can get it now. Okay, line yourself up. Got it! Nice! So anyway, the Nurgles. These are your generic I am the bad guy, please kill me, grr monster dudes of Attack and the Power of Juju. And you know what? Nothing says E for everyone quite like mercilessly beating your enemies to death with a club until they explode. Jesus, dude. I mean, it can get pretty gruesome. Like that wasn't a great example, but this game can get pretty gruesome about it. Like legit, if they don't hit the ground, they don't die. Meaning you can have a Nurgle smacked in the air near infinitely. Just in an eternal limbo of pain and suffering as you revel in his death. Like, it's pretty horrible.
Wow! Look at the orangutan bend that banana tree. I wonder what would happen if you stood on the big leaf. You should try it, Tack.
So yeah, this first episode is gonna go a little longer just because I want to get the whole tutorial done all in one episode. And that right there is the rock of evilness. If you jump on the rock, you'll get stuck. It's horrible. But anyway, the monkey, or the orangutan. Here's another great example of more interactions between shit in the world. So, again, he's got his standard animation, but let's say if I smack him. Oh, he smacks us. Like I said, we live in harmony. If I smack an orangutan, the orangutan's gonna smack me. Although my favorite is... Oh, you know what? I think I need the blowgun for that. Anyway, you can go ahead and stand on his leaf, and it just launches you, and it's great. I love it.
Awesome, Tack! Anytime you want to have the orangutan throw you somewhere, just stand near him and he'll pull down the tree.
And as much as I love... Ooh, 4 feathers. Nice. I want to get as many of those as possible. So as much as I like the orangutan, I really like the orangutan launch pads. There's one real issue with them, in that they are a fixed timer. Like, you can't provoke an orangutan to pull down the tree, which can be a major problem. Especially if you have some time-sensitive situations, whereas, like, you need to get something done in a certain amount of time, but the orangutan just ain't having it today.
There'll be plenty of places in the world where you'll have to use ropes. Remember though, you'll swing in the direction you're facing, so push the move stick left or right to line yourself up before you jump off.
So yeah, sometimes the orangutan just won't be having it, and you just won't be able to do the thing you want to do because he won't pull down the tree. There's one very specific notable area where this is a major problem in the game. Okay, but ropes. Ropes are either horrible or the greatest thing ever, depending on how, like, calm and collected you can be. Because you see what happened there. I got on the rope, I swung a little, I got off, no problem, fine. But the thing about ropes is, if you approach it from the wrong angle, like, see how I'm kind of swinging side to side right now? That could be a major problem if I didn't have such a large area to land on later on. So, okay, things are already starting to get a little out of hand. So ropes can get really out of hand really quickly if you don't approach them the right way. Because now that rope's just gonna swing like that for a very long time. So if you, like, say, jump onto a rope at a weird angle, you can kind of screw yourself and make things really difficult for yourself to get where you need to be with the rope. So ropes are either fantastic because you can do tons of stupid things with ropes, like launch yourself into the skybox. I love it. You can do tons of stupid things with the ropes, but at the same time, you have to really, like, you have to be really careful about how you approach it if you actually want to do stuff with the rope. Alright, but we're already sitting at 200 feathers. That's a good start. That's a fantastic start. Fuck you. Fuck you, birds. Fuck you, birds. An asset that was just made for that one moon Juju thing, and then you're just like, yeah, we gotta put it somewhere else in the game. No, seriously, I don't think there's ever any other point in the game where we see these birds. I think they just had them for that one scene with the moon Juju in the intro, and then, like, they just put them here because they had them. Oh jeez, what the hell is going on? Oh, hold on, slow down. We good now? Okay, we're good now.
Okie dokie. Now it's time to learn about rams. See if you can get past them.
Oh, Lord Satan, hear our cries. Oh boy, the ram. Now, the ram, well, I think you can guess what he's gonna do, but he's gonna smack the shit out of us. Now, I know there's ways to get past these guys without, I know there's... No, don't do it!
You know, whenever the ram's finished sending you flying, he always goes back to the same location. Maybe you could use a melon to lure him away from the door. Try setting a melon down on the ground somewhere near him and see what happens.
So, rams absolutely terrified me as a kid. Because, like, they just stand there, and then all of a sudden they just mow you down with the unholy wrath of Satan himself. Oh, no. I'm not appeasing the god. Fuck you, I'm rebelling. Screw you, Ram. Haha, take that. Ha! Fuck you, Ram. I got past you without feeding you. So normally what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put the melon down and the ram will go eat it. But fuck that shit.
Way to go, Tack. You're ready to help Jabulba turn Locke and the other villagers back into human form. Jabulba said we needed to go to the burial grounds. We can get there from your village. Let's get started.
So anyway, we now are at a full loop. A full loop back to where we started at the beginning of the tutorial. And this is actually a pretty good spot to end off here. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode. And in the next episode, we're actually going to be heading out into the full game proper. But until then, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all again. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye. And I really, really hope I see you all in the next episode, because this is a fantastic game that is absolutely worth checking out. But if you don't, that is fine as well. I know there's a lot of drop-off after the first episode. So whichever one you are, whether you're going to stay and watch, or or this is where we part, I hope you all have an amazing day. And that, well, I do hope that I will see you all again. But if not, I hope you all have a fantastic day. See you all again. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great day. That was rambly.